The engineers have their great shifts. They've got a lot of machinery to look after in the room. Now let's go. No doubt there's a lot to see up there. Here is the navigation and maneuvering equipment of our ship. The two Lorans, together with these two, work through the track plotter, which can feed with useful information for the fishing. These are things like position of rough seabed areas, lines that mark territorial waters, and special areas where fishing is temporarily restricted. Here is the radar, which shows us the area all around. Here we can see everything we have to keep clear of. For example, land, other ships, etc. This is the fax equipment we use to send information about our products to our export agents. These are part of the ship's fishing equipment. They are two echo sounders, one Atlas, the other Silgt, both high quality. Here you see the autopilot. This is our VHF direction finder. If someone calls us on a certain frequency, we can locate the exact position of the caller right away. Here we've got a scanmar catch sensor. By using light and sound, it indicates fish entering the content of the trawl. This is the radio, and here you see two telephone systems for the ship. There is also a mobile telephone. That's a control panel for the propellers of the ship. It tells us how much engine power the propellers are using. Here is a headline sensor provided by Kayo Denki. It shows the opening of the trawl and tells right away if the trawl is lifted up from the seabed. This is a Silgt color display and color printer, which shows schools of fish seabed. Here is what we call an auto trawl. It ensures even towing force for each wire, slackens, tightens, and decides how much force to use while hauling, shooting, and trawling. There are meters which shows in fathoms the length of wire being used. These 2 meters show the force applied on each wire, and here we can see the difference in force. Here we can see the old system. If the automatic gear breaks down, we can switch over to this one. Then we do it manually, using these wheels and the brakes here, which work the winches by air pressure. Here is a facsimile receiver, Silgt type. It receives information about the weather outlook from stations ashore. That gives us a picture of what the weather is going to be like in the area. Well, practically speaking, it covers the area half across the globe. See an automatic sentry, which is tuned in on the emergency frequency 2182. It switches on automatically, listening for emergency signals during the silence periods, 3 minutes before and after the hour and half hour. Down here we see the fire alarm system. It uses sound and light to indicate if there is fire loose or suspicious heat somewhere in the ship, and locates it immediately. It's time to look at the catch. The skipper says, "Howl." keeps a watchful eye on the The trowel is hauled inside and the splitting strap is put around the The cod or tons of fish. The deckhands untie the codline knot, start going down processing. Goes out again, and the processing of the catch starts right away. It's very important to bleed the fish as soon as possible. It must bleed thoroughly before processing. Otherwise, there is danger of blood getting the fillet, means bad quality. In one howl, the red is sorted out. Convert fish into filled with cooled seawater. The processing line is Icelandic design by the Slipstöðin in Akureyri. They've done an excellent job. A quick refreshment while the fish is bleeding. Smoke is better have a smoke now. It's strictly forbidden inside the rooms. Before starting, the gloves must be disinfected thoroughly in genocidal fluid. The heading machine operator looks in the tubs, then starts feeding the machine. Fish processing machines aboard are provided by barter. Strict rules about the processing of each species of fish. The Samband Seafood Division sets the standards. They cover all the necessary details like trimming, packing, weighing, labeling and handling. The operator gets ready at the fillet trim. Normally 2 fish a minute. The maximum yield fillet grade on their way to the skimming machine.